Now we're sitting here in the studios of Reach Gospel Radio
Yes.
network of FM radio stations, and of course, we feel that God has called us to use the power of gospel music because it's a powerful tool.
It is.
It's core, obviously, in R&B music as you were raised in.
Yes.
Come on, it's
Yes.
the same music. We just got the lyrics straightened out on it.
That's it.
All right, still the same great music.
Still same radio.
And so we said, look, Reach Gospel Radio is about using the power of gospel music to transform this generation. From Maranda Curtis's heart and perspective, how can we use gospel music? Because there's going to be people viewing this that do music, whether they're at church or they're doing music on their own or whatever. How can they use the amazing gift that God has given them to bring transformation to this generation through the power of gospel music? What would you say to them?
I would say that you should use your music, or in other words, I do. Use that music out of the four-wall structure. I want it to literally reach the ears that hear it. When I make a song and God gives me a song, I already know what it's going to do when I'm doing it. When they hear this is a setup because healing is going to take place. So my intentions is for it to heal. Now, I have this desire to not just minister to the people who are already healed. How we're going to reach them if we don't go after them? And so I make music that is same good music, but different lyrics. The music captures you. The music grabs you. But by the time you're done with it, you're like, oh my goodness, I don't care if you're a non-believer. I don't care if you strayed away and you backslidden. The purpose and the intention behind what you do matters. So do you want to make music just to have a good time? Or do you want to make music that's going to change the world? I want to change the world. Not just awards, and they're great. However, the greatest reward.
Oh, yes.
So at the end of the day, I'm intentional about what I say because I understand the power behind it once it hits your ears. And so my purpose is to reach not just the healed in the church,
Yes, Lord.
but platforms like this so it can reach the world
Go up in the airways.
in the airwaves.
And pull him down. The prince and the power
Exactly.
of the air.
Exactly.
Using communications to get to people who will never walk into a church.
Music that will transform.
I'm asking this on purpose. Radio's a powerful tool.
Yes.
So I'm going to jump into radio real quick. And
Yes.
radio, it's a big trust to have a megaphone called radio. Every day we hear say, God, thank you for entrusting us
Wow.
with all these stations in large cities, large populations.
Yes.
God, we want to be good stewards
Yes.
of the megaphone.
Yes.
And so I just did this on purpose with you. I'm talking about your music. Okay. I'm talking about the outcome of your ministry. Great. I'm talking about we're doing radio. Fine. But at the end, it all ended up at the cross, didn't it?
Yes, it is. At the cross.
Because if what we all doing ain't about ending up at that,
Why?
I don't know why we even
Why are
got
we
this
here?
equipment up in here.
Why are we here?
So we got some nice equipment and no cross.
And no cross.
You had a pretty song. It was killing.
Woo.
I loved it. And no cross.
We have to take it out of the four-wall structure.
Is that hitting you, Miranda?
It is. It's necessary. Again, why do we do what we do if we're not using what God has given us to reach people that don't look like us, that don't smell like us, that don't act like us, that don't dress like us? They may split a verb every now and then. What is the purpose? You have to ask yourself, what again, what are your intentions? Is it just for monetary gain? Is it just to get awards? Or are you literally concerned about the people that you sing to? At the end of the day, do you care when you're up standing in front of folk? Do you care if they're changed? Do you care if they're healed? Do you care if they're delivered? Do you care if they're set free? Or are you just coming there to collect the check and go home?
Jesus.
Again, God responds to truth. And we have to be living epistles. We have to declare his name and declare truth. This is no game.
Oh, Jesus.
This is no joke. Lives are at stake. So it is important and it is imperative that we are in tune and that we're focused and that our motives are pure toward the things of God.
Yes, Jesus.
You can't do this kind of work and not like people.